Coming up, we have an update on a stolen vehicle and police chase that ended in Brandon Tuesday morning.
And losing a loved one to COVID-19. A family shares what they think could have saved their husband and father. Good morning, this is Kellyland on the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
In an update to a story we first brought you Tuesday morning, Sioux Falls police are investigating a late-night car theft.
Two women say they went into the Freedom Value Center gas station on West 12th Street around 11 Monday night. While inside, a man still inside their car drove off.
It was later found in Brandon. The women say they met the suspect through a friend of a friend.
A former office manager for the Rapid City Rush is heading to federal prison.
Jennifer Durham pleaded guilty in July to tax evasion and 2 counts of wire fraud. This week, she was sentenced to more than 3 years in prison for stealing $700,000 from the hockey team. She worked for the Rapid City Rush from 2008 through June of last year.
A Whitewood man is behind bars for allegedly neglecting and starving more than 30 dogs. Thomas Mraz is charged with 5 counts of animal cruelty and 26 counts of neglect, abandonment, or mistreatment.
Authorities found the dogs last week. If found guilty, Mraz faces up to 2 years in prison on each of the animal cruelty charges and 1 year in custody on each of the neglect charges.
Parts of Kellyland are seeing snow to start the week. These pictures come to us from Wilmot, where the viewer who shared these with us says they received 8 inches of snow.
If you have pictures of the weather in your area, we would like to see them. You can send them to youshare@kellyland.com, and who knows, they may end up on air. Now let's see how much more snow we could see with meteorologist Scott Munt.
Well, we're watching several days with chances for these snows to move across the area, and they may be heavy at times. In fact, tonight into tomorrow, parts of north central South Dakota may see periods of heavy snow. We already have some snow out there this morning in western central and say northern South Dakota. As we do take a look at the outline, I think the thing to take away, well, actually 2 things. The chances for snow over the next several days, tonight, tomorrow, mainly in the northern Kellyland. And then for the second half of the weekend, maybe the southern half of the area will fill in with a blanket of snow. Otherwise, very cold air will take aim across the upper plains, and with that, we may set records. More details on a Kellyland Live Doppler forecast with Brian Karstens coming up.
Thanks, Scott. For years, South Dakota resisted making seatbelts mandatory, even though they save lives. Now, despite the fact that scientific studies show that masks reduce the spread of COVID-19, people in the state still don't want to have to be told to wear them.
However, new studies show that masks may be almost as effective as a vaccine when it comes to preventing the spread of the coronavirus.
If I told you that I had a vaccine just came on the market today that was 60, 70, or even 90% effective at preventing COVID, you'd be beating down my door to get it.
Doctors caution against subscribing to a herd immunity theory, saying while up to 4% of South Dakota's population has been exposed to COVID-19, herd immunity takes a 60% or more exposure rate, which would lead to more hospitalizations and deaths and overwhelm the medical systems.
There's a mask mandate in place in Fargo, so we asked Sioux Falls city councilors about the idea of one in their city.
As far as do we have to have a mandate, I'm not completely sold that we have to have one.
I think a proposal needs to be brought forward, and if there's strong support for it, then I would support it as well.
On Monday, Sioux Falls Mayor Paul Tenhaken said there's not a mask mandate on the table in the near future coming from my office.
A special city council meeting was held in Brookings last night. While the councilors originally planned to discuss implementing stricter coronavirus restrictions, including temporarily closing some businesses, that item was removed from the agenda.
However, the council discussed renewing existing protocols, which include limiting capacity to 50%, as well as a mask mandate for all community members.
We at our business definitely recognize the people that want to come in and wear their face masks. We wear our face masks when we're working. The mandate also states that if you come in and you can't social distance 6 feet apart, the face mask is required.
A spokesperson from the city of Brookings said the agenda item for stricter COVID-19 regulations was removed as a request from the majority of the city council. A family is calling on the public to wear masks and social distance after losing a loved one. Late last night, we introduced you to John Bjorkman while he was at a Minnesota hospital.
The DeSmit man had tested positive for COVID-19 on September 14th. He died early Tuesday morning at a Sioux Falls hospital.
It's terrible to watch someone die from COVID. It's the worst thing I've ever been through. To watch somebody not being able to breathe.
Bjorkman died at the age of 66. And that is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
Okay, weather it is. We do have a winter storm watch in effect today, late today actually, into tonight and tomorrow. That's basically for these counties shaded in yellow, so Mobridge is included with that, Aberdeen, as well as Sisseton and into much of northern Minnesota once again. So these areas will be hardest hit with this next round of moisture. Now, our 24-hour snow forecast right now includes the possibility of 4 to 8 inches in Aberdeen. Thus the watch. I would be on guard for some localized banding that would occur between Mobridge and Pierre. That could lead to some enhanced snow totals and even around a foot. So keep that in mind, too, that we're not out of the woods on some of those really high totals there. Otherwise, a sharp cutoff to the south. You get down to Huron, you might be looking at a 1 to 2 and even less than that in Sioux Falls, where very little snow, just a little bit to dash off the last of it on Thursday afternoon. Now, today we are picking up snow here this morning between Pierre and Rapid. That band has been kind of a little bit of an issue and, in fact, contributes to some of that on that 24-hour number range. But I kind of think this first batch will kind of fizzle and then regroup late tonight. You'll see there after 9 o'clock between Mobridge and Buffalo. That northwest, north central area is where our highlights are. And then folks in the southeast will kind of have a light rain shower. It'll be chilly, 36 Sioux Falls. East winds, not very warm, and it looks like then we'll probably end the day with some hits of light rain and eventually maybe wrapping up as a little snow. There's more snow, by the way, coming this weekend, and we're going to be talking a lot more about that in the next 24 hours, so stay tuned. 40s today in the southeast, about 48 there in Yankton, Mobridge 37. Here's your 7-day forecast, and once we hit the 30s tomorrow, we're going to stay there until further notice. That is way below normal. In fact, some of these low temperatures early next week may approach record low temperatures for late October. Single digits. I know that seems cold, and it is. Obviously, looking at some potential here for additional snow for Aberdeen as well during the weekend. So it all adds up to a wintry forecast. Pierre, Saturday, Sunday, 60% chance of some snow. Again, we've got more time to watch how much of that accumulates there. In Rapid City, too, planning on snow in the extended forecast. Check us out. A lot more information to come at KEVOLAND.com, and have a great day.